live screaming. I'm your boy Joe Boss, aka Nothing But Finest. So the talk of today is about the shutdown. You will receive your monthly benefits, which is food stamps and your social security and stuff. They trying to come to agreement because he cut Medicaid. But y'all voted for this man. Y'all voted for him. That's y'all. Y'all voted for this guy. That's y'all. That's on y'all. Anyway, welcome to my live. The topic and the discussion of the day is the shutdown and about your benefits. You will receive food stamp, TAFA, SNAP, all that. Uh, your Social Security. Now, if time prolongs, then it might start to affect. I looked this up. Now, I'm just telling you what AI Gemini said. Okay. I'm just going by what they say. So, and you know how it is. These folks set this stuff up, and this stuff still don't be telling the truth. But my thing is, folks, dang, boy, all them cameras look pretty clear. That what's up. My thing is, folks, is y'all need to look at the bigger picture. I was just on this. I typed in Jaguar Kingdom and I saw all these Jaguars and everything. And this bring home the fact of this shutdown. Ladies and gentlemen, it's gonna come a time where, hello, how you doing? The talk of the discussion is this shutdown, ladies and gentlemen. Um, so anyway, please, if y'all can give 15 roses, please, I appreciate it. Tap the stream if you can. I appreciate it. If y'all can tap the stream, share the live. I'll appreciate it. It helps me be a content creator. The thing that I'm trying to really share is that y'all have no clue. Hello. That by this thing shut down and everything is constantly causing all the other countries just want to go in business by themselves and stuff. It's like 21 countries that I heard. And there wasn't no rumors. I really saw updated videos through the deep dark web and stuff, and the junk and sad. But let me tell y'all other countries this. Y'all have no idea how much the wildlife preserve help balance out this planet. Yes, it's true Adam and Eve was here before animals. But at the same time, the dinosaurs got wiped out some kind of way. And Noah put all the animals on his boat. He built Noah's Ark, right? All right. And that's great flood happened. Now, after the flood, the animal came off the boat. Everybody that was on the boat came off the boat and started to replenish the earth. And ever since Adam and Eve ate from the tree of life, it's been hell on earth. It's been sin. And we all know this. But ladies and gentlemen, naturally speaking, if we as people don't come to term of knowledge that the wildlife preserve is super important, like Captain Planet talked about. It's super important that we, as the people of earth that God created out of the dust of the earth, do not help preserve this planet. We ain't gonna be alive. The animals are starting to be sighted in different places of the United States now. Because, it like somebody said in the comment, every time by they doing so much billing and everything. The government, that's why they ain't shut down now. They need to shut down. It don't really need to be no president because God is in control. But y'all have no clue. The more y'all do this stuff, they're making all their wildlife preserve find its way to America. Lions, tigers, bears, zebras, you name it. They all in America. They been spotted. Black jaguars and lions and leopards and real jaguar cats, regular cats, big python snakes, venom snakes have been spotted in America. Deadly ants and flies. I'm serious. All this stuff have been spotted, and they are deadly. This new dog disease. It don't make no sense because a lot of arson is being committed. It's being performed, a lot of arson. And Captain Planet talked about this, man, so bad. It ain't even funny. It just crazy. And the topic of the discussion is this government shutdown and also about the planet that we'll live on. To all y'all countries that think y'all gonna survive, due to the fact that America was stolen by whatever tribe it was stolen by. I'm not gonna say Pacific because I wasn't there. There's no such thing as slave. We were discriminated against, our will, and everything on them ships, everything, etc., etc. This brings home the fact that I just have a little wisdom and I know how to speak. I'm a great motivational speaker and I know exactly what I'm talking about. Now, y'all can say I don't, but I do. You wasn't never, ain't no such thing as racism. Because number one, you can't fight a racism in court. You can't fight racism in court. That man won $10 billion discrimination lawsuit from Burger King or McDonald's. And none of the Morgan and Morgan, whoever, don't want to deal with discrimination lawsuits. It just say, I got so many. I was discriminated at the airport, MARTA, all this. It just sad. It just horrible. A lot of places, hospitals, have been discriminated. But it's okay. God is in control. God, and see, that's why all this stuff finna crumble. Chaos is finna be in the streets. Because y'all have no idea. Y'all just think every year that, oh, it happened every year. A shutdown happened. But y'all have no idea how much it causing people like me that the government give enough money, like he said in Harlem Night, to barely function. How much it hurts us. I ain't even got Medicaid, and I suffer with myasthenia gravis. Anybody with a significant rare disease should have Medicaid, despite how much money you get. Let's get real about the deal. Since we on this shutdown, that's why they shut it down. Because y'all cutting people Medicaid off, and y'all cut Medicaid like it ain't nobody business. Y'all want to go off gross payment, and that junk ain't finna fly. Because $1,800 ain't hardly no money. $1,600 ain't no money. It's something, but it ain't no money. Not like that. Especially if you ain't the working class. And even the working class, these folk got to work 3-4 jobs. It just putting us in a position where they can control us. I'm not going to say slavery. Because like I said, ain't no such thing as black or white. We all a different shade of brown skin that God has created. Now, it's true enough, some people look real black, but they just a deep dark, as Dick Gregory would say, they doo-doo brown. A real dog doo-doo brown. I'm sorry to say it that way, but it's the truth. It's the truth, folks. Ain't nobody black or white. And like I heard this little kid say, is this white? No, answer my question. I'm not white. I'm peach. You got all different kind of shade of brown skin. And that's the bottom line, folks. I don't care how you feel. But if we don't get it together, ain't gonna be no human race. We keep letting this man do this bull crap that y'all voted for. You better impeach the man. And you better step on the gas and do it today. Because all y'all other countries, I got news for you. By this thing been on a big telescope for too long, you think that y'all gonna be able to survive without America? You wrong. Because it been too high on the telescope for too long. Y'all ain't gonna survive like you think. The world gonna crumble as we know it. Because y'all made the mistake of thinking America was all that. And that American dollar. Y'all can try to go off. All them 21, 30-some countries. You can go off all you wanna. All y'all can come together. But it ain't gonna make no difference. Because y'all had America on the pedestal for too long. And now y'all want to venture off. It's not going to work. Because y'all think y'all got this technology. Don't you know technology going to fail? And it's going to be back to yabba dabba doo. Bye-bye.